of my ears, and I thought I would make the other one with you all. I'm going to grab me some fluff. Where did my fluff go? Oh no, I'm losing everything. Well, we're going to add a, this is it. It was in my hand the whole time. Oh my goodness. Well, anyways. Okay. So we are going to prepare the fluff. You just rip and shred, rip and shred. I added a little bit of, maybe I should have added just a tiny bit more of this gray. All right. Now, we're going to put this down like so. And we're going to make this C shape. I know it's kind of hard to see on this. Let me rip it up here. Okay. Let me fold some. We want one side to kind of stay a little fuzzy, because that's what you'll use, that fuzzy end, to attach. So I changed tools. And remember, keep one side fuzzy. And we're going to go rubbing, rubbing, rubbing. Keep one side fuzzy. Now, we're going to tuck some of this fluff in here. We're going to, ooh, look, you can see how, yeah, we need to fill that out. So let me kind of stab that in on itself. Okay, now I'm going to add just the tiniest bit of white for the center, just in case I want to add some color, like some pink or something like that. Rub it out again. Now this rubbing, what that does is it also helps lay the wool down some and makes it smoother looking. All right. So now, oh, you gotta be, oh, okay, here it is. I said, oh my, I must have lost the other one. It's Friday. Everything's a little crazy today. Okay, so now we're going to felt these on. Put the other one on. Well, that don't look right. Let's move it this way. Yeah. I think this one needs some more white on it. Or do I have it backwards? I have it backwards. I tell you, y'all got to keep me going, because apparently I'm a mess today. No wonder I lost my ears. And you're just going to tack these on. Right, the best thing to do when you are attaching something to your pieces, do not felt them in really firm. Just kind of tack them on so you can kind of play with it and see where you want it. Because if you felt them firm on there, then it's going to be harder to rip off. And you might take some of your stuff that you don't want off with it. Well, there we have it. We got these ears on. I don't know, I might make them a little bit smaller, because for the character that I'm making, These big ears are not going to work. Let me see. And the way that I would do that is I'm going to pull some of that fluff off. Pull some of that fluff off. And I'm really going to pinch this like this. I apologize. It's so fiddly. And when you're trying to do this on camera, with the camera in your way, sometimes it gets a little hard to position things. Oh yes, I like that much better. Okay, so I'm going to pinch. Okay, because ears typically look like they're folded at the bottom when they attach to the head. And we're going to place this one. But this one doesn't want to cooperate. Goodness gracious. How about I try this? Sometimes this works better. If you fold it and then kind of felt it together so you can keep it so it will hold its fold. Always be mindful. If you're not using finger guards, you need to be mindful where your fingers are. Like I almost got myself. All right. We made some ears, and I think this might work. I'll probably fuss them up some, do some more felting, get them. Oh, maybe. Oh, yeah. No, I think I want them more like this. See, I'll keep fiddling with this. That's the other thing. That's the great thing about needle felting. You can keep fiddling and move things how you want them. And then at some point, this little character is going to get some more fuzz throughout. But yeah, that's how you make an ear and attach. Still plenty more work to do, but that's it. You got to keep going. Even though you see in a video that the artist has taken it so far, you still take it another step further and keep fiddling with it until you're happy with it.